Hey guys, welcome back to my video. So, real quick, we're just going to do an acrylic fill-in on one of my clients. And so I'm just kind of showing you guys how I do that process. So right now I'm going in with a 4X coarse bit. I just like them for getting down the bulk and taking off some of that lifting. And yes, this is sped up. This is twice as fast, but normally I am pretty quick. So hopefully you don't hear that. Don't mind that. That's just the ice maker. But she did have two broken nails, and so while I take the polish off and thin them out using that bit, I am going to wrap the other two and then continue on with her other fingers. So this is where you see me kind of jumping in now. I took all of the polish off, and right now I'm just taking off all of the lifting. So how you see the acrylic is nice and soft now from me soaking it. I'm just taking off all of that extra lifting and getting it as thin as I can before putting that cotton pad soaked with acetone back on. So now I'm just taking this cuticle bit from Young Nails and I'm just cleaning up her cuticles, getting off all of that dead skin. And I do use it on the actual skin, not just on her nail plate, because I'm going to get all of the crusty dusties off. She loves me so, and this I know for sure. So next I'm just going in with my sanding band, and I do have on a fine grit sanding band. That's just what I like, and I do like to buff the natural nail first and then do the acrylic. And you see me just taking off any of that last dead cuticle that is stuck on her nail plate that the cuticle bit might not have gotten off. And I do straighten out the nail as well, or like follow the edges a little bit before I go in with my hand file. I do that just because it saves me a little bit of time, not to mention it's a lot softer on my hands and me doing physical work when I have my e-file that will do it for me. But separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say is Next, I'm just going in with some primer. This one is from Kiara Sky. Those two I got most of the lifting off, and it really just helped me soften it, and I took off whatever was left. So after doing 2 coats of the Kiara Sky, then I'm going to go in with 1 coat of the Young Nails Protein Bond. And I love the protein bond no matter what primer I'm using. Right now I'm using Kiara Sky because that's just what I had on hand. And I try to go through all of my products before buying new ones, unless it's something I really, really like the protein bond. I'm almost out of my Kira Sky, and then I have, I think, my Model Ones prep and primer, which I really, really like. And so I finished that, and then now I'm about to try the Sean Legend, or excuse me, the Charm Legend primer, because I just found that at the beauty supply, or excuse me, the nail supply, and I can't wait to try that. So now I'm just going in with my, I think this is a size 12 brush from Poochie's Nails. And then this is just a custom acrylic color I mixed, and it's the Mia Secret Cover Blush and the Cover Beige mixed together with a little bit of clear. And I apologize for being out of frame for this part. I thought I caught most of the pieces that weren't in frame. So this is just me repeating the same process on her middle finger, and of course I'm going to do it to all 10 nails. So this nail was actually supposed to be stiletto, but I forgot and ended up making it coffin. She broke the tip off this nail, and I'm supposed to build it back out during this process, and I completely forgot. So don't mind that. Now she just has an even funkier set, but she didn't mind. She liked it, and oh no, maybe I did remember. Oh no, just kidding. So no, this one I did forget, and I told her at the end, I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot to change it back to stiletto, but she actually liked it. She thought it was different, and so we kept it. So unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I guess I forgot to record during her filing. But this is what we did for her design. And then I'm just showing you guys how I massage my clients. So I put a little bit of cuticle oil on, and then rub her down with lotion, and I do her wrist, the back of her hands, in between her fingers. And then I'll flip her hand up and do the inside as well. And make sure you give your clients a good rub down. Remember, your hands are always down to your sides, and they're not up in the air, so your blood flow is always running down. But yep, this is the final look, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.